Hello, Isha. How are you? You're muted.
Now,
I can hear you now.
okay. Is the video perfect? I mean,
Would you like to use a background?
I have no idea about it, how to use it.
Okay, click on your नीचे जो आपका video वाला button है ना left में,
हाँ जी.
उसके ऊपर छोटा सा arrow बना हुआ है, उस arrow पर click.
Virtual background.
Yes, choose virtual background and then pick up any background you want.
Okay.
You can choose one of the existing ones as well. Is my voice clear?
Yes, your voice is clear, but this is not happening, so I'm trying to.
Just choose any background. Can you see the backgrounds there?
Yeah, I can see the backgrounds.
Click करने से उस पर click करिए किसी भी एक पर.
हाँ, क्लिक उसी पे कर रही हूँ. अलग अलग बैकग्राउंड्स हैं. ग्राफ है, जैसे अलग अर्थ है, अलग अलग.
Cool. Just
maybe some setting. I don't know. Not happening.
Right. Actually, we'll make sure we do this also during the preview session next time.
Yes.
Hello, Prachi. How are you? You're muted.
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Hi,
Good,
Isha.
man. What brought you today here?
It's a very interesting topic. Always interested in chakra meditation, and especially because of the reading group that we've had. Everything, we were just discussing the chakra PDF that you shared
Ji.
over the last 1 week.
Correct.
Not yet started on the new book, but that also seems to have a lot about chakra related.
Isha Kara. Prachi, I'm going to be in that reading group now. I'm going to be sharing as far as possible chote reads. So the first one was just 19-20 pages. This one is also, it's slightly longer maybe, but it's just about 2 ghante ka read hai shayad. So I'm going to try sharing that, and whenever you all want, I'm very happy to sit and do a reading and a discussion. So मैंने post किया था कि अगर किसी को मान लीजिए इसका chapter 1 का reading करना है किसी को, we can do a reading and then have a discussion. It's always fun, na? To sit in a group and talk about something.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time actually that I'm part of any group, reading group. So
Right.
yeah. So
Especially, sorry, go on.
Please go ahead.
I was saying, especially a topic such as these that can have so many different perspectives and contexts and interpretations and all of those things. Always fun to have a group, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rupa, hi Rupa.
Hi, good afternoon all.
Hello. Would you like to turn on your camera? It's always nice to see someone's face, yeah? This is my standard mantra.
Yeah, just give me a moment.
There you are. Hello. Why are you here today?
Actually, I've been trying to search something on meditation and for inner relaxation and concentration. So I just thought I got to know about it from one of my friends. So I thought I'd just join in and see how.
Really? You didn't try alcohol?
Sorry?
Didn't consider alcohol?
No.
Right. Right. So why are you looking for inner peace and this thing? I mean, if you want to share that is.
Not an issue. So basically, in my profession, I'm like a chartered accountant. So
right.
The working hours is like long, and also there are like a couple of times when it's been taxing on ourselves, like how we work. It's so stressful. Along with you have to balance both your personal as well as professional life. So I thought I will start with something where I can give some time to myself and it can be relaxing and just give it a try. Let's see how it works for me.
Cool. I hear you. In fact, आपके उसमें तो लगातार चाहिए होता होगा ना. It's not कि आज एक कर लिया तो बस हो गया काम. You probably want to have some means of having that restfulness for a long time and all of that. You haven't. What about different types of meditation? Have you considered those?
So I'm very new to this, so really looking forward to it.
Have you heard that line? I've repeated this line a number of times. That when you have the time to meditate, you should meditate for 10 minutes a day. If you don't have the time to meditate, you should meditate for 20 minutes a day. So seriously,
Okay.
when do you plan to do the meditation? Morning, evening? Prachi, do you meditate, by the way?
Actually, I'm more into. Well, I did start meditating about nearly 10 years back. So it didn't work out for me because I didn't have that sort of, I couldn't concentrate. And then over time, like my mom is very religious. So she's taught me to do all these chants and everything. So I found that when I did that over a period of time, I could, follow. Now after doing those chants over a period of time, I can follow guided meditations. But I can't really do it on my own. So that is my preferred thing actually.
Where are you from, Prachi? I don't recognize your last name as in. I'm trying to do a cultural association here.
Yes, of course. We are from Rajasthan.
Acha.
So, I don't know how much you know Marwaris. They are also like Oswal, Agarwal, Maheshwari.
Some of my good friends are Marwaris.
Yeah. So, my mom's family is Agarwal, and my husband's family is Maheshwari. So there's a slight cultural difference, but not too much. It's pretty much the same.
Right. So how did the chants help you for guided meditations?
I think what happened really was, I had difficulty concentrating because of too much of, say, fear or, things would go wrong or, things that happened to me, I wasn't able to, kind of reconcile with it. So, as I started chanting, I used to do these specific chants or then gradually they led me to do other readings, other spiritual readings. And from those spiritual readings, I started getting answers. So then, my fear also subsided. The things that happened to me in the past, I was better able to reconcile to those. And now I don't have so much of trouble kind of, following guided meditations. That's a personal thing that I've experienced. It might not be true for everybody, but I've tried many parts. Like about 10 years back, I had done the basic pranic healing course also. So, but everything just went over my head. I just could not connect at all. Although, it's not as if I did not believe it in it back then. I totally understood that it worked, but somehow I couldn't do it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like I couldn't go through the entire process of, say, if I had to scan somebody's aura or if I had to sweep and energize and all of that. I could feel all those energies, but if I had to do it on my own, then I could not do it. So it just, and then even the twin hearts meditation, I did try to do it about 10 years back. So I had difficulty doing it. But after I started with my regular chanting and whatever spiritual practices that I do, then over the last couple of years, I did try twin hearts also. So it was very easy to follow this time around. I don't know why.
If you just give me one moment, Isha, you want to do a victory dance?
Yeah, actually, when it happened, I was like, yeah, my background is fine now.
Isha has been trying to change her background. हो नहीं रहा था, तो अभी उनका background बदला तो.
And thanks to you, I'm learning a lot from you, Sid. But then this was something very.
All of us, man.
Thank you.
Yes. Good hair. Good hair. Rupa, back to you. What were you doing? Are you already doing? You were saying something about your meditation.
I haven't started yet. Just tried to do Google, YouTube. So I thought I'll just see somewhere, or someone who can professionally help me, who can guide me. Yeah, because there are a lot of options if you search Google or YouTube or.
आप ना community healers group पर हैं क्या?
No.
अच्छा, तो एक तो वो group आप join कर दीजिए. If somebody has got the link, if they could just share it, or just go to Facebook, you'll find a group called Community Healers. It is a group with about 1,400 odd people. And on this group, जब आप आएंगे, we have a little directory, a little listing, a panel of sorts of people who have presented over here and who we trust a little more than we would ordinarily, because they've shared of themselves, they've opened themselves up to scrutiny by audience members and so on. So there you'll find a whole bunch of people, and you'll find only one person in each category, though everyone has multiple skills. So maybe that list might be useful for you in finding someone you'd like to work with. Everyone on the list is open to individual consultations and private practice.
I surely do that.
It's quite an interesting list, actually, because you'll find Reiki healers there, you'll find pranic healers there, you'll find hypnotherapists, you'll find clinical hypnotherapists, you'll find happiness coaches, you'll find a bunch of different people. So it's almost like and most of us need something like this all the time. कुछ ना कुछ तो चाहिए होता है. So it's like a menu, अच्छा, happiness coach, let me try. इससे क्या होता है? Good fun. And most of them are in India, but the 3 people are currently from the US. Anybody else? Anything to share? Why are you here today? Archana ji, thank you for making it. Are you still out of town, or are you back home? You're mute. We always have this discussion, you and me.
Hi, Sid. Hi.
Hey, Pushpa. How are you? Lovely to see you, man.
Cool. Same here.
Oh, Isha, you'll have to change your background now. Pushpa's got the same one as you.
No, I'll change it. Don't worry.
Oh no, I can change.
I'll change. Don't worry.
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. So today I had yesterday I had a long chat with Sarvesh. You'll find him, the guy with the pink tie. And today I had another long one with him, and it's very interesting the kind of people you stumble across. I mean, looking at him, one would have no idea, but he's a skilled astrologer. And someone who hasn't learned it because just for the heck of it, someone who learned it because he felt he needed it in his life and big passion for it, and so that's awesome. Hey Sarvesh, I see you unmuted.
Yeah, Sid, I have something to. I just joined late. Sorry for that. I was just listening to Prachi, and since I have also gone through that experience of self, trying to awaken myself and learning, and most of us face these challenges because you want to know answers, and you keep going to all people, all types of, and you want to know what's happening and why is it happening. This is the question we face, and that is why I personally went on that quest. And just to keep this thing very short, because the session is on something else, I wanted to touch this topic. Like I, as you know, advocate karmic alignment and how you need to work on your daily routine and how it can align to make your life, regularize and work as per what the planets ask you to your chart. Now, when I was exploring in meditation, this is the basic problem everyone or most of us face. We think our understanding of meditation is to sit in a quiet place, try to go into the deep slumber, trying to connect to something which we always are being told by somebody. But actually what happens is there are 4 types of ways how you can connect to meditation. One of them is mantras. Why Prachi faced this is basically when she got that awakening was because her mantra got activated. When she's chanting, there are 4 ways you connect to planets. One by eating, one by chanting, one by experiencing it on your actions, and one by means of sacrifice to fire. So if you connect all of them separately, then you see activation happening. Now in her case, when she was doing some kind of mantra chanting, it activates 25% of her meditative karmic alignment. So this is all connected. Astrology, Ayurveda, all the facets of the occult have one kind of flavor in each other. Once you really try to understand your karmic alignment, this is where the life changes. Unfortunately, as a human being, we only want shortcuts. We want immediate results. We want an astrologer to tell us when I'm going to get a new job, or when I'm going to get successful as getting a soul partner. But if we focus and try to understand the true essence, that what is required from us through our activity, you will see 1 year of dedication can change your life completely. You never have to go to any astrologer, karmic healer, anybody. Your life can be totally transformed just by doing this. Earlier you do it, the better it is. I strongly advocate reaching out to the teens. That's my life mission, life passion, to go to the teens, to the young ones, to understand what is required from you, and then your life will definitely, change miraculously. You don't need to go to anybody else. One session and you're done. That's it.
Thanks for sharing, Sarvesh. Sarvesh will be doing a session on karmic astrology, which is a very interesting topic, somewhere around the end of November. So looking forward to that one, Sarvesh. Shweta, glad you could make it. Dr. Jirani, nice to see you here. Who else are recognized? Achal Sharma is there. Okay, we seem to be filling up. 35. Just a few minutes more, guys. We just folks seem to be coming in around the 4 o'clock mark. So just give us a few more minutes. In the meantime, if anybody's got anything to share, why you're here, what you're looking forward to, what you've tried, what worked, what didn't, please do feel free to turn on your camera and then talk. Please, we'd love to see your faces. Harshit, good to see you here, man.
Hi, Sid. How are you?
Good, dude. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I was actually remembering our conversations on chakra and everything, the way you healed me earlier.
Ji.
So, yes, there are certain things that at times I feel that, I'm becoming unstable. I always go towards my root, my root chakra, so that I could feel stable at ease. Yes, the situations are here to teach us something. So, yes, I too have I've been following chakra meditation and looking forward to this session.
Lovely, lovely. Anyone else? Anything to share? We still have a few minutes to go because folks are still coming in. And because this is a guided meditation, na, it is always better कि पहले ही लोग आ जाएं, क्योंकि अगर वो बीच में join करेंगे तो फिर उनका वो experience जितना optimal होना चाहिए वो होगा नहीं. So we're going to wait a few more minutes. In fact, I know Archana enjoys her meditation and she's a natural at it. So if and she's on Facebook and I'm sure she'll be happy to share any information she has or talk to you if you connect with her, if you're trying to meditate. Hi, Divya. Thanks for switching on your camera.
So, Sid, I have a question.
Ji.
What is your understanding of meditation?
For me, meditation begins with a state of trance. So trance is the engagement of the conscious mind. When we engage the conscious mind, we enter a state of trance, which is when the subconscious mind takes over. And after we enter that state, it is like it's like entering a lobby with many doors in there. One of the doors would be meditation. Another door might be past life regression. Another door might be क्या कहते हैं? I forget. I'm at a blank right now. But you have so many doors, the entrance to so many things are a state of trance, and meditation is one of them. So meditation, once again, we can. There are so many ways of doing it. On one hand, लोग कहते हैं कि बहुत सारे thoughts आते हैं. Now, in a way, that is also therapeutic because that actually tells us what our subconscious minds or what our inner selves want to resolve, or what is a matter of concern, or something like that. So, in fact, in one way, it's a good thing to actually note down those things, because at least we know when those thoughts come, we know those things are bothering us. That is one. The other way could be, for example, to focus on one specific chakra. My favorite one is the third eye. So that one is a favorite one. So it's a matter of peace. So it's really different definitions for many different people based on what they want to do. So last night I was meditating with somebody. I was connecting with them while they were meditating. And so that's another thing. So I wasn't really doing as much for myself as trying to connect with her. So अलग-अलग बातें हैं खुशबू. आपकी क्या definition है?
Okay.
Where are you coming from?
Who are you asking?
You,
Me?
Pushpa. You asked a question, no?
Yes, I did.
Hanji.
I did. So meditation, I believe, is as vast as the universe. We've just kind of bracketed and boxed it out again. It's basically, my personal experience is, it's a word that that's actually nothingness. There is nothing in that space. And then the mind kind of takes you to different avenues, to different openings, because each one is trying to reach somewhere, or trying to connect to something which is already there. We don't have to search for it. We just have to be still. And we just have to be in the moment. That's
fair enough. Very hard to argue, no? Because it's
that's what I
personal
said.
baat hai.
So that's why I said this is my personal experience.
I remember standing going to the bus stop to get to drop my daughter off in the morning. I think 5-7 years ago, and every morning I used to be sitting there and aankhein band karke I'm running my energies up through the chakras, up and down. Not really doing anything, just enjoying watching it change and go up and coming down and feel each one getting activated as it was. It's just and did I learn anything from that? No. Maybe I was just flexing my astral muscles. I don't know.
Exactly. So it's a beautiful experience of a different kind.
Right. I absolutely agree. And it's so what works for you might not work for me, and vice versa. As long as it's getting some desirable outcome.
Yeah.
But there's one thing in there. There's also this perspective of mujhe acha laga, lekin if it's not truly, I think there has to be a state of trance somewhere involved. That is one thing which I would actually choose to argue about, because if there's no trance involved, we are simply working with a conscious mind, conscious emotions, conscious characteristics, conscious memories, and so on and so forth, which is the same as thinking. Then there's no difference between thinking and meditation. But that's just my opinion. Okay, guys, we have 50 people. Happy to talk about it again, Pushpa, sometime. But abhi 4:07 ho gaye hain, 50 log aa chuke hain, and I'm going to spotlight Isha here for a bit. One moment, please. There you go. Isha's right there. Okay, so I'm just going to read out Isha's bio for a bit, but before that, thank you so much, guys, for coming over. This meditation is about the chakras. You all know about the chakras. You all know about how we try to balance them and so on. And this meditation is meant to balance them, because coming out of balance, different chakras have different outcomes and all that. But I will ask Isha that question. So Isha is a guided meditation, yoga, spiritual healer, and coach. She also guides on angel card reading and manifestation coaching. In the span of her career, she has guided people, leading them towards a healthy and positive life. Experience with students from all age groups and backgrounds. Her techniques are customized depending on the student's needs. A big promoter of gratitude. Her true calling lies in propagating the revelations of connecting mind, body, and soul. I absolutely love the last line, Isha, the revelations of connecting mind, body, and soul. Personally, that's a good one for me. Mr. Ganeshan, is it something important? Because then I'll ask you to please go ahead and ask your question. If not, I'd like to continue with the session, sir. Okay, maybe not. So I'm going to put down your hand there. All right. So, Isha, thank you so much for taking the time out to share your skills with us and knowledge with us. And so how do we start today? Let's start with saying, how did you start entering this? Hum sabki journeys have quite an interesting beginning. What brought you in here?
Hello, everybody. Namaste, all beautiful souls here. And I think I was thinking of from a very long time, thinking of कि मुझे Facebook पे कोई ऐसा group चाहिए जो जहाँ पर मैं इस तरह के sessions कर सकती हूँ लोगों से एक साथ, 50 people together or 100 people together, talking together, engaging into meditation and understanding that power. So I was looking and attracting and manifesting for it. And then one day one of my student messaged me that, hey, I experienced one session with a root chakra meditation session with Pooja Kama. And it was on Community Healers. Why don't you try? And there is a very cool and very understanding person, Sid Killer, and message him. He's so I was resisting. Then she again messaged me after a few days. Did you try talking to that person? I'm like, no. Then I will drop a message. Then that's how it happened. I was manifesting it from a very long time, but I was, आप कभी कभी कुछ चीज मैनिफेस्ट करते हो और फिर उसके बाद कहीं ना कहीं रेजिस्ट भी करते हो कि वो जब मिलने वाला होता है तो यू फील नर्वस, यू फील लाइक अब क्या होगा, अब पता नहीं ये ग्रुप ठीक है कि नहीं आप आ रहे हैं. So that's how the journey was, the pre-journey of reaching. And then of course Sid, you are, I mean, you are so genuine person. You have been मेरे इतने सिली मिस्टेक्स, क्वेश्चंस टेक से भी नहीं हूं मैं, तो वहाँ बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं which I am like I don't know this, and he has been so kind and patient with me, understanding that एक simple background मुझे लगाने नहीं आ रहा था in the start of the session, and he helped me out and telling me that it's okay, so what. So you know that vibe I like, and from there I'm looking forward for the session now. Thank you so much, Sid. You're mute pe aap.
Oh, so nice. Somebody else tells me that sometime. Okay. So I will thank you for that, Isha. I will rephrase my question. What brought you to this journey?
Oh, I thought you meant here.
Fair enough. That was a nice. It was nice to know the route of how you reached here. That is also quite interesting. But nonetheless, we still like to know how you got onto the journey to begin with.
My whole journey started when I was, going through a very a traumatic situation in life, and then one day I was sitting and I was like, what am I doing? I'm just indulging myself in this depressive statements, this negative arguments, and a lot of things around that. And then I was like, I need to do something which is related to meditation, because I heard that long back that meditation is something which gives you clarity, which gives you what you need to do in future, brings you back in the present moment. That those were the terms which I was hearing that time. And from that time I started meeting people, understanding, googling, searching from one to another, meeting the different mentors, learning. Then came the healing part, and then from meditation I understood that what energy healing is, learned Reiki, learned different other healing modalities, angel healing, angel card reading. And slowly then the whole journey, it was never my calling from inside. The situation made me feel that I should do it, and then from there I became a professional. That's how it happened. It was not from inside. Like I did not get a thought, okay, I want to do this. It just happened. The universe made it happen that this is happening for you, like that. I was a professional hairstylist before. For 10 years I was working with my mom in her salon, so that was my profession. And from there I don't believe there are so many students now. I don't believe that I am doing this. I still know hairstyling. I went out, learned so much about hairstyling, but then God and universe has its own plan, and I'm very happy to do this now.
Right. Somebody was telling me the other day that long hair is helps build psychic powers. So if any one of you have ever noticed, I got a haircut day before yesterday because it was getting too much. I'm trying to grow it. Every time किसी के साथ में कैमरा पे जाना है, सीधा बाथरूम जाओ, उसमें पानी लगाओ, पीछे करो सारा. Anyway, so you've done a lot of modalities, and I find that a lot of us who have entered this space were traumatized in some way, damaged in some way, seeking to overcome something within ourselves, and then finally we found that talking to others seems to help so much, whether it's talking for our own therapeutic purposes or talking for the purpose of giving them some kind of therapeutic help. But tell me, of all the things that you do, which is your favorite one?
The most favorite, I think the therapy sessions where when I take the therapy, and in that therapy there are activities and meditation and healing together.
Mm-hmm.
That is the time when the person after the session says, wow, I feel light. That word at that line when they say you feel you did contribute to something. And that is
right.
That therapy session is, I am, I feel that when you are healing somebody and when you are meditating with somebody or letting, like, going through that session, you are doing that. It is happening through you. So that's happening to me also. So I'm growing with them. So that's about it.
Awesome. Acha, and final question before you start. We have 1 minute left to go before 4:15. So what are we going to do today? Can you describe what we can expect?
Yes, we'll be going about, there's a very small, quick self-love activity which I will be doing for the starter. Then after that, we will be going and doing, understanding that what are chakras, what are these 7 energy centers, not in detail, not in depth a lot, just a run through. There are people from all backgrounds here, I'm sure. So just to know a gist of it, that what it is and how the energy works around it. And from there, we'll be doing a 5 minutes or 10 minutes of stretching and breathing exercises, and then we'll get into the meditation. I feel it's always easier when you do some stretch and breathing. It's easier to connect with your consciousness. So that way.
You know, the most irritating thing I find about Twin Hearts meditation is कि जो उठ के stretching कराते हैं.
नहीं, हम उठ के नहीं करेंगे, हम बैठ के करेंगे. अच्छा, हम बैठ के कर लेंगे.
So every time Twin Hearts comes up, and it's a lovely thing, by the way, but oh my God, I don't like the stretching and the getting up and the swiveling. It's almost like music लगना चाहिए साथ में, सारे dance moves कराते हैं.
और आपको तो करना ही होगा, क्योंकि आपका तो वीडियो सबसे ज्यादा ऑन है और आप सबसे ज्यादा दिख रहे हैं, स्पॉटलाइट पे आप हैं मेरे साथ.
We can fix that. Okay, so coming back to okay, so Isha, take it away. Up to you, your session, your audience, all of us are here, so please take it away, Isha.
Thank you so much, Sid. Welcome everybody, and this beautiful community healers group together, we are growing here today. Let's start with a very simple, बहुत simple activity. And I will be talking in English and Hindi both. I will be shifting to both the languages. Let's just close our eyes for 15 seconds. When I say that time, close your eyes, not now. Understand the activity first. And once we close the eyes, let us just visualize and see any two things, not the physical appearance, any two things what we love about ourselves, about ourselves. Your time starts now. I give you 15 seconds. Close your eyes and start going inside, deep inside, and understand what are the two things you love about yourself. Okay, that's all. You guys can open your eyes. Okay, so did everybody get to notice what they love about themselves, or was there anybody who couldn't understand what were they trying to think? What did happen? Anybody wants to share? Is there anybody who wants to share what did they see or what did happen?
Hi, Isha. Nice
Hi.
to see you. Hi, Sid. Actually, when I closed my eyes for 15 seconds, I felt a calm, peaceful nature within me. And the things I love about myself are calmness, peacefulness, and helping others. 2-3 things I got.
Very good. Very good. Anybody else?
Hi, Isha. Rupa this side.
Hi, Rupa.
Hi. So basically, when I just closed my eyes, I was just trying to understand, I mean, like when you said, try to find out two qualities of yourself, I found it very difficult to, point out or to really gather that thought. So I don't know whether someone else also felt that in the same session. When it's easier to say, tell something to someone, but when it comes to yourself, I found it difficult to identify two qualities.
Thank you so much, Rupa. Did anybody also felt exactly what Rupa felt? Did they can raise their hands or they can put in the chat box? Did they? There are people who couldn't understand what they are trying to visualize, or maybe they did not get any thoughts. They did not understand anything. So what I'm trying to portray here, or bring the attention here, is that that self-love part, or that that area where we need to focus on ourselves. We need to bring the attention on ourselves. हमारा पूरा attention हमेशा external factors पे होता है, दूसरों पे होता है. The moment right now I tell you that close your eyes and think about your partner, children, parents, sibling, anybody, and tell me any two things you love about themselves. Immediately, you'll be like, okay, they're very loving, they're very caring, they are helping. These answers come very fluently with you, right? So meditation, why are we meditating today, or why are we even saying that we should meditate? What meditation does is, in a simple layman language, it is trying to go deep inside the consciousness. The subconsciousness is trying to bring that clarity in your life. It is trying to give you that push inside, that okay, think about yourself, go into an inward journey where you need to know that you have to connect to universe. And that connection that supreme connection is meditation. So, I'm not going into the technical language. I'm not going here into the spiritual science, just a layman, simple, simplified answer. We all need to, at least for 5 minutes or 10 minutes every day, self introspect. And the easiest tool to do is meditation. Believe me, guys, it's the easiest tool, at least easier than doing a healing for your own self. So, going ahead, let us now bring our attention to, what is aura. Now, to know the 7 energy centers or the 7 energy channels, we need to know in brief that what is aura. Does anybody know what aura is? Have they ever heard? Anybody? Would anybody like to answer that? Anybody can raise their hand. It's okay. Let us engage ourselves very quickly. Oh, Pushpa, go ahead.
Yes, I'm sure I have also come across aura words and, how it's described, because it's all over Google. And once you're in this journey, you want to find out everything possible.
Yes.
So that's how at least I got introduced to the word aura. And then you meet certain people, then they talk about, your aura is like this, your aura is like that. So
yeah, that happens a lot because people maybe, they also talk about the personality, the external personality.
Yes.
Okay, so again, simplifying it into a very layman language, aura is an invisible energy field or an energy around us, the shield around us, the protection around us. Now, what happens is for example, when we go to a holy place, any holy place with any custom, any culture, any religion, we feel the energy is so good. Similar way, if we go to a place where there is funeral happening, the energy is so low. Okay, that's the aura of that place. Now, coming to the human being, thing, that when you are meeting somebody in a party or at a dinner place, and the person is stranger to you, sometimes when you meet them, you feel, wow, the energy vibe is so good. You want to talk to them. I'm sure this has happened with everybody. And when there are also times when you don't like the energy or the vibe. So that energy or the vibe, that space is aura. We all have aura. All living things have aura, and it is it's like it's just around us, a 1 feet, 2 feet distance. As you grow in life, spiritually, the aura becomes to awaken, the aura becomes to feel more light inside and becomes more stronger and stronger. So with meditation practice, pranayam practice, the different breathing techniques, meditation, healing exercises, self-healing techniques, simple gratitude journaling, writing down your gratitude, the ways why you are feeling grateful, all of that, all those simple activities will build that aura around you. Now, going into little more deeper, these 7 energy centers, channels or chakras, they are located in the aura and not your physical body. They are just around your physical body, just behind, at, around, located near, and along way your spinal cord. When I'm sitting like this, exactly the spinal cord and the chakras are situated like this, going up. Okay, and all the 7 chakras, when are overactive or underactive, or are imbalanced, unlocked, or there is an issue, our physical body, हमारी physical body में हमें signal मिलते हैं, we get signals. Now, what can be that signal? I'll give you an example. For example, if one of the chakra is imbalanced, overactive, or underactive, we might feel headache, we might feel dizzy, we might feel pukish, we might feel feverish. And how this happens? We give that power to those energies. When we are angry, when we are upset, when we are suppressing our emotions, when we are not expressing, and much more in depth, whenever all those situations are happening, the aura weakens and the energy comes inside, the negative energy comes inside, becomes stagnant, And then later on, after 2-3 days, or maybe later on, you feel low, you feel that something is happening, that you feel depressed or upset, or you just want to sit and do nothing. So these are the signals that you need to balance your chakras. There are many more signals, but these are the easiest simple signals which you can understand. Okay, this is happening, I should get a chakra healing done, or I should get a chakra meditation done specifically, or the full 7 chakras. Now let me go to the 7 detailed 7 centers. The number 1 center is the root chakra. It is at the base of the spine, just where I'm sitting right now, here. In the frontal body, it's related to my excretory organs, and it is below my pelvic area. In the spinal cord, it's the base of my spine. As when I will be, reciting in the meditation about that, so you guys should know that which area it starts from and how we will be going up, moving up in all the chakras. So the first chakra is root chakra. Okay, the color is red. The color is red. The second chakra is sacral chakra, and both of these chakras are related. One is related to pleasure, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra is related to survival, the belongingness. And everything what is related to in our life, about our being grounded, the foundation of the life, is related to root chakra. Sacral chakra is also about emotional intelligence, creativity, and the pleasure of the life, the desires of the life. So when we will be doing the meditation, we will be discussing, and I will be reciting a lot of things, so you guys should know that what I'm saying, so you all can connect to it. Going to the next chakra, which is just above the navel, below your chest, it is known as solar plexus chakra, and the color is yellow. It is related to power of your own self. Here I'm going to give you a very quick technique. We usually give our powers to others. We do that. We all do that. When we are hurt with somebody, when we are expecting a lot from somebody, we are giving our power to them. How can they hurt us? And when we do that, we need to take back our power. So whenever you feel that somebody is, overpowering you, one simple line you can say, the old energy is releasing and the new energy is coming into my solar plexus chakra. The old energy is releasing and the new energy is coming into my solar plexus chakra. I am powerful. Simple as that. Immediately you will understand the shift of energy happening there. You can recite it for 5 to 6 times. Going to the next chakra, my most favorite chakra, and I'm wearing the same color. The color is green and the chakra is heart chakra. All it's related to love. We all are here because of love, and we all are here to spread that. So it is the most easy chakra to understand, that it's all about emotions, unconditional love, to give love and to accept love, to receive love. We usually say, I am very giving when I'm loving somebody. But what about receiving that love? So be worthy, to understand that we have to be worthy of receiving that love also. And that's how, the whole heart chakra works on. Going little up ahead, here is my throat chakra, just here, around here in the backside body, in the auric body. And the color is sky blue, the color of sky. And this chakra is related to expression. It is also related to speech. To singers need to balance their chakra a lot. It is also related to creativity. There was one more chakra which was related to creativity, was the second chakra, sacral chakra. And even this chakra is related to creativity. Going little up, and Sid, it's your favorite chakra, right? The third eye chakra, the meditation. So here it is, just between our eyebrows, above our nasal passage. Here is the third eye chakra. I recently remember somebody asked me, is the Shivji's eye, all Hindus can relate to it, is the Shivji's eye the third eye, what we are talking about, the third eye chakra, I was like, yes, it is. It is. We all have that third eye, and we are trying to activate it from not connecting to mythology much, but we are trying to connect that same third eye here by activating or unlocking your chakras. And the last chakra, oh, I missed one thing. This chakra is all about intuition, so how, and imagination, the visions we get, the imagination and the intuition that what will happen, the gut feeling, it's all about that. And last, going to the crown chakra, which is at the top of our head, and it is all related to liberation, connection to the universe and to others. So the color is purple and also white sometimes. Some people want to visualize white color for crown chakra, they can do that. Some people visualize purple color. So it's completely on that. So I think I have given a very quick and very brief, it's a very detailed and vast topic, but I have given a very brief, simple explanation about 7 energy points. They are in our auric field and not our physical body, but when we will touch, we will be touching our body in the, the physical body, and corresponding to that, the color, the energy in our physical body. And lastly, before we start the stretch, the breathing exercises, I would like to say that when you are meditating, when we will be meditating, if you are unable to visualize something, if you are unable to do something, do not judge yourself. Drop those judgments right now, from here only. It is okay if somebody is visualizing all the colors and you are not. It is okay if somebody is not able to visualize anything, let's not judge ourselves or others. Let's begin it with, dropping all the judgments away, and let's just feel that this is family and start it. So I hope all are ready. Let's start. Sid, are we ready to go? Let's start. Because somebody is joining in, I think. I'll start. Okay. Okay, so starting with the very basic stretches we will be doing, we will just, rotate your shoulders backside. People, please, if you guys want to open up your videos, I'm really okay to it. I would like to see everybody doing it. Just rotate your shoulders behind, forward, the stretch. Up and down, shoulders up and shoulders down. Shoulders up and shoulders down continuously. Up and down, up and down. Okay, now we'll go to hands. Just stretch your hands like this. Take this hand and stretch it like this. The other hand, stretch it well because it will be in one position for a longer time. Let us open your fingers, close, open, close, open, close, close. Wrist. Oh. And lastly, your eyes, because for a very long time they will be closed. Just focus at one single point. Start now. Keep focusing. Any one single point. If you blink, it's okay, but focus. Simple as that. Okay, we are ready to go, and we will be doing one breathing exercise. We will be inhaling and reciting love. And when we exhale, we will be reciting peace. Okay, y'all can keep yourself mute only, because varna sabki awaaz puri goonjegi. So I will be guiding you guys. Let's start. Close your eyes. Breathe in, inhale, very natural rhythmic breathing, no deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale love, exhale peace. Inhale love, exhale peace. Inhale love, exhale peace. Inhale love, exhale peace, and relax and open your eyes. Okay, so we are ready to go for the meditation. Before we enter the meditation, I have few things to say. One is, if you are not comfortable sitting for a very long time in a particular position, you can lie down and do it. If you are having high blood pressure by any chance, please lie down and do it. Don't sit and do. If you are pregnant, please lie down and do it. Don't sit and do. If you are using earplugs, if you are using the speaker, try to connect to your earplugs. It will be easier to connect. And lastly, if you miss out something, if the music is not proper or anything happens, just still be in the meditation, just lie down and enjoy it. If कुछ चीजें मिस हो सकती हैं क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग एक साथ हैं, कुछ चीजें ऊपर नीचे हो सकती हैं. So I quickly give everybody, जब तक मैं म्यूजिक सेट कर रही हूँ, खाली आप लोगों को मैं 1 मिनट दे रही हूँ to just 2 minutes to get comfortable, lie down, sit down, whatever is convenient, and I will be putting off my video so that the connectivity is stronger. सिर्फ खाली आप मुझे बताएंगे कि म्यूजिक प्रॉपर्ली आ रहा है क्या?
Sounds good, Isha.
Okay, just a second. Okay, one more time, everybody please mute yourself.
I'll take care of that.
Thank you so much. Slowly, gently, very slowly close your eyes. I welcome you to the beautiful 7 chakra meditation healing journey. To unlock your 7 energy channels, to allow for the divine connection, raise your vibrations, and connect to your higher self. Keeping your eyes closed intact. Now place your focus on your breath, healing every inhale and exhale. And as you breathe, relax your body. With every breath, allow your mind to soften with every exhale and inhale. Calming your mind, releasing the noises, calming your body and spirit. As you are seated or lying down, let us connect to the Mother Earth, the earth energies, the ground energies, the energies which keeps us grounded. Visualize a golden root, a golden color root from your feet, entering the Mother Earth. It is going deep inside to the earth, the different layers of earth, and you are grounded, connected to yourself and to the Mother Earth. With every inhalation now, recite with me in your heart or loudly, I am grounded. I am grounded. I am grounded. I am grounded. Let this energy just support your weight and make you completely alert and aware of everything around. Become completely alert and aware of the sounds around you in the moment. Let it just be there. You are in this moment witnessing the inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Notice the lights in the air that's touching the surface of your body. Remaining in the moment and allowing yourself to sense the farther sky above, just above you, and the horizons that are stretching all the way around you. Just feel the energy of beautiful Mother Earth keeping you grounded, and the farther sky helping you to connect to your consciousness. Allowing yourself to do this. Don't restrict, don't resist, don't stop. Let the thoughts flow. It is okay. Just be in the moment. Experience this journey. Experience this beautiful surrounding, the energy of the whole group, which is uplifting us just by this inhalation and exhalation. Now let us circle back to the earth that's supporting us. As you continue to breathe, allow the energies to flow, the thoughts to flow, your body to let go of what is no longer serving you. The toxins are releasing as I am connecting you to the healing energies, drawing you to the beautiful energies around you, allowing yourself, myself, this whole group to realign and come to your center of energies. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Focus on the base of your spine, exactly where you are sitting right now or lying down. Understand the base of your spine. It is the first chakra, the root chakra. Root chakra, the chakra of belonging, survival, allowing your roots to connect down to earth. Allow yourself to connect to this chakra and invite the color of roots, which is red, the color of earth, the color red. Slowly bathe your roots with red. It's grounding you in the here and now. And recite with me, I am here. I am here. I am here. I am here. The earth supports me. The earth supports me. The earth supports me. The earth supports me. This red color, as you inhale, radiates inside and fills light in every cell around your spine, around your pelvic area, around your root chakra. And as you exhale, it's releasing light outside and brightening the aura. Beautiful red light is around your root chakra. Now allow your awareness to move upwards. Let us go upwards around your stomach, the lower abdomen, just below your navel, 2 inches below your navel, around your pelvic area. And the chakra is sacral chakra, the chakra of emotional intelligence, choice, pleasure, movement, and creativity. Breathe in your sacral chakra with orange color light and expand. This orange color is the color of sunset, the beautiful sunset color is balancing you, motivating you, empowering you. Allow your sacral chakra to heal and recite with me. I honor my needs. I allow myself to be nourished. I honor my needs. I allow myself to be nourished. I honor my needs. I allow myself to be nourished. This orange color with every inhalation radiates inside and fills light in every cell. And as you exhale, releases light and brightens your aura. The beautiful second chakra, the sacral chakra, is healed now. Now allow your awareness to move up towards your upper abdomen, below your chest, and above your navel, to your solar plexus, the chakra of your personal power. Inhale and allow your solar plexus to invite the color yellow, the color of sunshine, the beautiful color of sunshine, and this replenishes us, nurtures us. Breathe and allow solar plexus chakra to take what's needed and recite in your heart or loudly with me. I value myself. I am enough. I am more than enough. I value myself. I am enough. I am more than enough. I value myself. I am enough. I am more than enough. This yellow color, as you inhale, radiates inside and fills light in every cell of your body. And as you exhale, it releases light outside and brightens the aura. You are connected to the healing energies. We have healed the beautiful root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra. All three are the worldly chakras, the materials chakras. And let us now move ahead and bring our awareness to the spiritual chakras. Allowing your awareness to move upwards to the center of your chest, towards your heart. Your chakra of self-development, the chakra of emotions and unconditional love. Gently breathe in your heart. Breathe and invite in the color, the green color, the color of leaves. Bathe your center of heart with love and feelings. Feel the love with the corresponding color green. Recite with me. I am greatly loved. I am greatly loved. I am greatly loved. I allow myself to receive and love freely. I allow myself to receive and love freely. I allow myself to receive and love freely. I am nourished by the power of love. I am nourished by the power of love. I am nourished by the power of love. This green color, as you inhale, radiates inside and fills light in every cell. And as you exhale, releases light outside and brightens the aura. Keep breathing in, breathing out, and visualizing the green color. Now allow the same energy and your breath and move towards your neck, your throat. And that's your throat chakra, the chakra of self-expression. And allow your throat to soften and breathe, inviting in the sky blue color. Breathe the sky into your throat chakra, the center. Clearing is happening. The opening is happening. It is softening the need of control, releasing the suppressed emotions, freeing self-expression, and creativity. Breathe and recite with me. I hear and I speak my truth. I hear and I speak my truth. I hear and I speak my truth. I express myself freely. I express myself freely. I express myself freely. I allow myself to go with the flow of life. I allow myself to go with the flow of life. I allow myself to go with the flow of life. This blue color, as you inhale, radiates inside and fills light outside and brightens aura. Now take your focus to the center of your forehead, between your eyebrows, above your nasal passage, and your third eye chakra, the chakra of intuition, is expanding and breathing in. The beautiful indigo color, invite that velvety color of light sky, the beautiful night sky color. Bathe your third eye chakra with the indigo, bringing in clarity, soothing, balancing, allowing your third eye to fill in light, and say the words, I am a powerful soul. 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 This indigo color, as you inhale, radiates inside and fills light outside and brightens your aura. Now slowly moving your breath up in your own time, focusing to the top of your head, the crown chakra, the chakra of oneness, the chakra of connection. Gently invite in light violet light, softly bathing your crown, balancing it, restoring the energies, harmonizing the energies, allowing your crown to take what it needs. Connecting beautifully to the Father Sky, feeling the beautiful warm energies together of the Mother Earth, from the root chakra and going up to the crown and understanding the energies of a Father, the blessings of Father Sky, the blessings of Mother Earth, the connection between the staying grounded and connecting upwards to the consciousness, to the universe, to the oneness. This beautiful inward journey. And you're reciting with me, I am one with the universe. I am one with the universe. I am one with the universe. I am one with everything. I am one with everything. I am one with everything. I am here now, listening to myself with my oneness and everything around me. I am perfect just as I am. Understand that you are perfect the way you are. You are learning, growing, evolving in these beautiful energies of Mother Earth, Father Sky, your own specific chakras. It is merging together, bringing in one energy and centering and realigning all the chakras now in this moment. Feel the power to spinal cord. Feel the energy in your aura. Protection is happening, cleansing is happening, realigning is happening at the same moment. You are perfect as you are. Yes, you are perfect. Yes. You are worthy. Dropping all the judgments for own self and filling in that love light inside. Visualize that your whole body is uplifted with illuminating golden color light. You are engulfed with that golden light fully. Together with me, all of us, feeling the uplifted vibrations and slowly closing all the chakras as the healing, cleansing, realigning has happened, already done. We are closing the chakras. And just the intention of closing the chakras is enough. Now I want you to feel each of the chakras in your frontal body. Keep both the hands on your root chakra, starting from the pelvic area. Understand the energy. And just by touching your body, just by focusing, touching, recite with me, I am free from all aches and pains, and it's releasing in universe. Slowly moving up the hand a little 1 inch up, just below your navel to the pelvic area, sacral chakra. Feel the energy there and recite, I am free from all the aches and pains, and it is releasing into the universe. Slowly moving up, going to the solar plexus chakra above your navel, below your chest, and just saying one more time, I am free from the aches and pains, and it's releasing in the universe. Moving up your hands towards your chest, center of your chest, your heart chakra, heart where you recite the love for your loved ones, for your own self, filling in the light and releasing all the pains, all the aches, and you are free, receiving love and light, and all the negative toxins are releasing and dissolving in the universe. Recite with me, I am free from all aches and pains, and it's releasing in universe. Slowly, gently go up to the throat chakra, keeping your hands on your neck, on your throat. I am free from all aches and pains, and it's releasing in universe. Recite once again with me. I am free from all the aches and pains, and it's releasing in the universe. Slowly going up, moving upwards to the third eye chakra, to the center of the forehead. Between your eyebrows, the energy, we're calming the energy there. It's activated still. Feeling that energy and saying, I am free from all aches and pains, and it's releasing in the universe. Slowly going up, touching your temple area, your crown chakra, your top of the head. Keeping your hands up. And just reciting, I am free from all aches and pains, and it's releasing in the universe. Gently taking your hands down, rubbing both the hands rigorously, feeling the friction, feeling the energy in the hands, keeping your palms on your eyes and not your fingers. Keep your palms on your eyes and not your fingers. Feel the energy, take that energy which you were meditating for beautiful 26 minutes. Feel that energy, grab that energy and uplift that group vibration together with me and all who are here. Gently, very slowly, bringing your attention back, open your eyes. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who is commenting in the chat box. Thank you so much. Somebody has asked me about the energy exchange. I would like you to bless me for my growth. Thank you so much for asking that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Good feedback coming, Isha.
Thank you. Thank you, Sid. I hope everybody could relate to it, do it. And I think we all are uplifted right now, full of energy, and we are in that calming mood. Relaxed but energetic.
Renu Handa, you want to smile? There you go. Okay. You were looking very serious.
Thank you, everybody who is commenting. It's a blessing, believe me. Thank you so much. I am honored. Thank you, Sid, for doing this for me and giving me this opportunity.
Likewise, ma'am. Thank you for sharing with us what you know and your skills and your knowledge and your experience and all of those things.
If anybody has any question, any doubt, or कोई question नहीं है अगर, तो यानी कि कुछ समझा नहीं, और अगर question है तो शायद थोड़ा समझ आया.
Isha, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Harshit, we love it when questioners put on their cameras, please.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry, since I was in a meditative
No
pose.
worries. Yeah.
So Isha, my question is, when we were working on our heart chakra, I saw a lot of leaves, like I visualized a lot of green leaves surrounding me.
Leaves?
And yes, green leaves.
Okay.
It was like somewhere I'm sitting in hills, and there's a water flowing. I can visualize it, and beautiful leaves around me. And when we started from the root, I saw myself sitting on that big stone where yogis and other people used to sit for the meditation.
Yes, yes.
So this green thing is good, like, because I usually feel pressure around my chest area at times, and seeing this green thing is something that is like not bothering, but I'm happy. Like I saw it very calmly. It was there. The calmness was there.
Okay. Did you feel heavy on your chest even today?
Yes, when I was doing when we came to the heart chakra, I felt like, since I'm also into energy and all, so I saw that dark energy, like green energy, is moving away the dark energy from this part of the heart.
Okay.
I saw that, and I immediately felt that pain, but it's subdued.
Okay. So your name is Harsh, right?
Harshit.
Harshit, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yes. So Harshit, there are two things from my perspective and my understanding and experience. That one is that you were visualizing leaves because you were told to visualize leaf color. So the leaves were around. As I mentioned, the green color is of leaves. So it was easier to give that a vision. So that's why you were feeling that you are surrounded with leaves. One. From the energy or the spiritual perspective, you were being healed, and if you were feeling any discomfort, whenever healing happens, there is some, discomfort in that area. I will give you an example. When we have a physical wound, when we get a cut in our finger or hand, and we put, when we are putting the Dettol in that area, we feel that thing, right? No, like we do that. No, it will pain. There is inflammation around, there is redness around, there is blood around, and we clean it, and then we put in the light and the energy. Giving you a layman example. So when that is happening, when that wound is filling in, it gives a little bit of discomfort, right, for a few days. So when we are doing such meditations, and when we are when we are uplifting our vibrations or unlocking and healing the chakras, these things happen. You feel a bit uncomfortable because the energies are healing you. So it is releasing the negative toxins, and that's my perspective on it and my understanding and experience.
Thank you, Isha. Thank you.
God bless you.
Hey, Divya, go ahead, please. Unmute yourself first.
Like, ma'am, can we do all the 7 chakras together in one session?
ईशा, आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं है. सॉरी दिव्या, आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही.
मुझे आवाज, हाँ, ओके, मुझे आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Is it okay now?
Somewhat, yes, thank you.
Can we do all the 7 chakra meditation in one session itself, or it's like one like root meditation in one session, then like the sacral
okay,
chakra?
I got your question. I will repeat. Tell me if it's correct or no, because मुझे आवाज थोड़ी कम सुनाई दे रही है. क्या आप ये पूछ रहे हैं कि सारे चक्रास को एक साथ हील करना जरूरी है, या मेडिटेट करना, या एक सिंगल भी कर सकते हैं? Is that your question?
In one sitting.
Could you please message?
दिव्या, आप टेक्स्ट में लिख देंगे. आपकी आवाज बहुत ही muffled और unclear आ रही है.
You're in the matrix.
Because of the network problem, yeah. I think it's a network problem.
Could you?
आप मैसेज कर दीजिए, वो चैट बॉक्स ऑन.
यहाँ पे चैट बॉक्स है ना, उसमें मैसेज कर दीजिए. मैं अभी क्वेश्चन पढ़ के अभी आंसर दूंगा. You're new to it, okay. See, there will be an icon where there is written chat. Go to the chat and then you can message.
Or there might be 3 dots, and when you tap the 3 dots, then you might see the chat. I'm not sure what you're looking at now. Gaurangi, why don't you go ahead, please?
3 dots on. मुझे प्लीज नहीं, मुझे नहीं बताना चाहिए था टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में. Okay, anybody else who has a question?
Gaurangi.
हाँ जी, गौरंगी जी.
No sound coming.
I can't hear. Isid, can you hear her?
No, I can't hear her. Gaurangi, आप भी please chat में लिख दीजिए. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है. Anyone else to share feedback? I know we are way past our time. It's 5:15. So we'll take 1 or 2 more speakers and or questions, and then we'll close for today. Okay. Valli wants to chant for each chakra. Isha, if you know the chant for each chakra, which I'm sure you do, or you'd like to share, could you share it to the community healers group, please?
Yeah, I would like to do that. It's the Bij mantra is she talking about, right?
The Bij mantra, right. So maybe you could do that for each one. So Wali, could you please check the community healers group, or wahan par Isha will share the Bij mantra for every chakra. Okay?
After this session, I will do that for sure.
Right. Gaurangi says, 1, how are the colors exactly associated with the chakras? Are they symbolic?
Yeah, they are symbolic. They are connected in the deeper knowledge, in the deeper understanding. They are connected to the elements. We were not discussing that because it's quite deep, and the understanding is quite deep. Each chakra has an element. The lower chakras have their elements: water, fire, earth, and so they are connected to the colors. Like the color of root or earth is red, the warm color. So similar way, they are related like that to all the chakras, to all the colors. Anything else? Yes, they are symbolic also. They
2,
are.
She says, I drifted to sleep for a few seconds every time I was supposed to recite something, especially in the end. Is it normal?
It is. You need to work on. Are you facing any difficulty in otherwise in your sleep pattern of these days? Are you working on your sleeping patterns? Okay, so there you go. The answer is there. The schedule is disturbed. So that's the message. The meditation always gives you signs and signals and clarity and messages. So that's the message for you, that you need to work on your sleeping pattern. And with this healing or with this meditation, it was trying to give you that signal that when you were trying to recite that particular moment only, you were sleeping. That means you need rest. Your body, your mind needs rest. So that is it.
Okay, guys, the last question is from Sakshi. She says, I'm new to this. I have experienced it for the first time. I was unable to visualize some colors and concentrate for this long. Can you suggest how to concentrate for long?
Okay, Sakshi, one, with practice, it takes time. When I started my practice, I couldn't visualize even 1 or 2 colors. So with practice, one. Second, by relating it to different, for example, when I say relating it to sunset, sunshine, leaves, or the colors, when you relate them to the objects, it's easier when you're meditating. So bring the object around, and that's how you can visualize it easily. One. Second, what you can do is, of course, keep practicing it. Third, what you can do is I don't know if this works for others, but this is my personal experience. When I started my meditation, I used to color a lot. I used to color, for the 7 chakras and everything. So when I used to color, when I used to close my eyes, the color vision was very easy for me. That was my practice. But you can choose any of the technique, and practice is the most important thing. I mean, with practice, it comes. It takes time. So it's normal. It's very, very normal.
Preeti Lakhotia says, I had difficulty moving to the crown chakra, and others I went with the flow as guided. Does that signify something?
It signifies that your crown chakra is, opening up now. And with more practice, with more meditation practices or opening up of specific crown chakra, when you try doing specific crown chakra meditations with your teacher, if you have any, or with any meditation coach. And that opening up will help you to relate it to more when you're meditating. So more of crown chakra meditation will be easier for you to connect to your crown chakra. Again, practice is something what it is. That's all. Nothing else.
All right, guys, if anyone wants to connect to Isha, she is on the Community Healers group, and you can message her on Facebook, and you'll find her on the you'll find her details there. And thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Isha. You've all spent a lot of time, a little more than we normally do. So I hope this was useful for you. I hope this was fruitful for you. I hope you put in some practice, and see you guys next week then.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you,
You're
Isha.
welcome.
Thank you
See
so
you, Pushpa.
much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bless you, everybody. Thank you.
See you, Jayanti.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
See you, Balaji.
Goodbye.
Okay, time to close. All right, Isha, we'll connect later. You take care. Have a lovely weekend and the rest of it. See you guys. Bye-bye.